Hey guys, goes on bypass. Hey guys, goes on bypass. That's my today's story is gonna be BHA ex Santa Claus family, or may as our shelter ex male son rear. In the story, Santa Claus has a son who helps out around North Pole. He is also a pro hero in Japan and around the world. Santa Claus is the one that always puts other people first instead of himself. So you guys enjoy part 1 of 1. As I was waiting for a friend, more like a lover slash husband. As I was waiting outside outside of UA, waiting for a friend to show up, as I heard the sleigh fly by, knowing that it was his husband's sleigh. There you are, as I would thought, looking up in the sky, seeing the sleigh fly in, laying by the school, just like normal, and the reindeer walking amongst themselves. There you are, as I was said, looking at me, trying to see if people saw him. But the hero slash Claus knew what as I was doing. Ready to go home? As I was sighed. Why do we have to live in the northern hemisphere of the city of the village of Manifesto? Because I'm used to the colder weathers. It's from the North Pole to the other side, smiling at his lover. I guess you're right, as I was said, hopping into the sleigh. How's your buddies doing? They're doing fine. They're doing everything they can to make sure the gadgets are normal. So, how's everything going anyway? Typical, as I was saying, looking at his husband. How's your father doing? Still the same. Get ready for Christmas this year. Claus said, looking at his sleigh. Alright guys, let's get it home. The reindeer made a reindeer sound and understood their master and flew off in the skies. Tori sighed and looked at Zywa. You know, my mom wants us to celebrate Christmas together as a family. She's been asking if we had kids yet. Really? As I was sad looking at his husband like he was crazy. Women wouldn't tell her. I've been trying to keep that part away from her so long. As I was sighed. You know how hard it is for you to keep secrets from your family. It's just, yeah, I know. You've been trying to hide the fact that our family keeps growing with every student I claim as my child. As I was sad. But we have to wait and see what happens, as I was said, smiling. Alright, so we sighed, still flying back home. As I enjoy the flight back home, even though they don't have cars to go back to North Spirit Manifesto. They still enjoy the flight back home. Once I got back home, his buddies got their deers unhooked and made back to the deer home. Tori growled as I was head and dragged him inside. I thought you needed a break, so I let the animals cooperate with you. You mean cuddle up to me and love me more than you? Yeah, I know, I get it. You love you more than me. Tori sighed, going to the kitchen to make tea for his husband. Normal coffee or tea? Tea this time. As I was sad, looking at the animals cuddling up to him. Tony came back with tea as normal and put the tea on the coffee table. You know you're getting more laughed at that and looked at his husband. Maybe because you've been traveling from the North Pole to here over and over again that they don't get more love than you should give them. And I was sad, I know. It's hard being the son of the big man, the one that brings joy to children. Come on, everything will be alright. He understands that you're hurrying sometimes, trying to protect civilians and other people, and how to protect yourself sometimes. I know it's just as Iowa looks in the eyes of tears. You're crying this time. I lost a few people after I tried to save them. The villains got to me and they ended up hurting a lot more. I couldn't protect them, I swear I tried. I know, it's alright, you tried. As I was sad looking at his husband. But what if? No what ifs. Everything will be alright? Fine. As I looked at a cup being put to his husband's mouth. What is in that? As I asked, just water. Nothing else. Tori understood what Anza was getting at. When Tori has PTSD attacks, Tori tends to hide stuff. Sometimes drinking alcohol helps him calm his nerves. That's why Anza knows that vodka is clear. Tori hides different drinks inside his mug or his cup. Anza sighed. I'll be using alcohol as a way to cope with your panic attacks. As I was sad looking at him, I know it's just, what if it was me? What if it was you that was dying from the villain attacks? I couldn't live without that. I can't live without children dying. Over and over again I witnessed that in my head. I can't think, I can't dream, I can't see what would have happened if I was there to save them. As I was sighed, you're going through a mental breakdown, come here. The animals got off knowing that the mental breakdown was happening, and that their owner was needing help with his anxiety and panicked mental breakdowns. As I grabbed his husband and hugged him tightly. Everything's going to be alright, I'm here. As I was sad, rubbing his husband's back, trying to tell him to cope with everything. As I heard whimpers and crying through his shirt, everything's going to be alright. As I kissed the top of his husband's head, the corner of his husband's head. Everything will be fine. You didn't mean to let those children die. Everything will be alright. They understand that they're in heaven now. They're not in hell or any other place. They are in heaven with the man upstairs. And as I was said, smiling, you know it was their time. You always knew. As I was sad, looking at his husband. But Tori said, what if I could change that rule? What if I could change it and go back in time and fix what I have caused? As I looked him in the eyes, you can't go back in time. It happened. They're gone. Nothing will ever change that. Do you hear me? As I was sad looking at his husband. I know, it's just I should have been there faster. Or those children would have been alive today. As I was sighed but hugged him tighter. Everything will be alright, Tori. You are strong. Your mother sees that you're strong. Your father sees that you're strong. But you don't see that you're strong. Understand that it wasn't your fault. It just happened. Many things happened that we can do right back. As I was sad looking at his husband. Thanks, Shota. Tongue kiss since I was cheek and then lip. I love you. I love you as well. We guys Draper 101.